talking everything Iena right now. And if you're interested in this bag, then keep with me because I'm going to try to show all the different answers to the questions that I've been getting about this lovely bag. So first off, this is the Iena. It is by Louis Vuitton and this is the MM size. And I am loving, I can't even state enough how much I love this bag. It just kind of makes everything perfect and I don't know what it is about it, but I will do my best to explain. Anyway, it's in the MM size, and I will quickly show you, even though I have in other videos recently, I will quickly show you how it compares in size to other bags you might have, most notably the Neverfull MM. Everyone wants to know how it compares to a Neverfull because it's like having a Neverfull with a zip and a front zip pocket, which is fantastic. So basically these are very close to the same size. The Neverfull is about 1 inch higher and 1 inch wider on the top. Otherwise, it is really, really similar. Extremely close. The handle drop is exactly the same, 9 inches. So if this works for you handle-wise, this would work for you handle-wise too. The handles on the Neverfull are thinner than the ones on the Iena, which is another thing I spoke about in a different video. I just want to show you quickly again. These are about double width as these. Very comfortable handles. I don't find these to be uncomfortable, but these are extremely comfortable. The slouch of it, it's a little slouchier than a Totally MM. I have never owned a Totally, but I have played with them and seen them on other people. And those bags are definitely a stiffer, possibly even a heavier canvas, I'm not sure. So anyway, this is a bit slouchier. Now, I don't find that it's too slouchy at all. I do not mind that it puddles a little bit when, it kind of goes a little bit or whatever when I set it down. I actually prefer that. I don't have trouble with it. When this thing is packed full, it stands completely up because everything inside keeps it upright. So, it's perfectly fine for me. But I do want you to know that in case that's something that would be, it's on your radar in one way or the other. Now another comparison I have to a larger type bag that you may know or own or have, this is the Delightful PM. So this is the smaller one of the Delightfuls. And it is very similar also in size. So if you're happy with how these all, work for you, then you would also be pleased with, the Iena. The best part about this bag is undoubtedly this front zip pocket. It is fantastic. It is everything because it just fits enough things in there that you never have to be digging around in the main compartment. You can leave this zipped and secure. You can just have your phone in here. You can have your keys in here. A lot of things fit. So I have my car key and my phone in here at all times. This is the bag I've been using for the last couple days because I took it to Chicago downtown with me and I haven't switched out again. So this is as is right now. And how I have it packed, obviously phone and key in the front because that's just perfect in heaven. And then this time I did not use a bag organizer. And as you can see, I have tons and tons of room still, but I have a lot in there quickly so this doesn't end up being 1,000 years long. I have a full-size pochette accessoire with everything I could ever want. I have a mini pochette filled with like lip products and things. I have prescription sunglasses in quite a large case from Maui Jim. I have my Victorine wallet filled to the brim. I have a sunglasses case with my Michael Kors glasses. I have a key with my P.O. box. And then in this, what is this? I have coupons for coffee in this flat pocket right here. And on these two sides, I almost always keep lip products in one, and then my infamous face powder in the other. It just fits so perfectly there. That's Urban Decay. So that fits beautifully. Normally, you could put your phone in either or any of these pockets. That's another question I did receive about this bag. Does an iPhone 6 fit in any and all of the pockets? It sure does. It fits in this front zip, this flat pocket here, this big long flat pocket, for sure. It also fits just perfectly in these two here. They're the same size. Beautifully. No problems. You can even set it in here standing up in the front pocket. And it does stick out, but that's not a problem because you could still zip it up by just placing that in front. There. With the phone sticking, standing straight up inside. See? So that works also. Now, I've had many people saying that they would like to use this as either a school type of bag or a work bag. And let me show you the different things that I've kind of gathered here to show you how that would work and what would fit in this bag using it that way. First off, let me show you that I use many times, I haven't lately, but many times I use a purse organizer, and this is in the medium size by Purse In. And there's another one that I use too. I cannot think of the name of that brand, but I have one also. And it fits beautifully down in there with lots of room still on each side and on top. But you can keep things organized well in there that way. Let me turn the light on, hold on. That might help a little bit for you to see things that are in there. The interior is this kind of a plummy brown color, which I think is beautiful. I like it much better personally than the red. I know some people are upset that it doesn't have the red interior because that's what they really liked about the Doug Aben print, but this does have that plummy brown interior, which I do love, and it's not too dark. I mean, in real life, you can totally see your items. It's really not that big of a deal. Okay, so that is with the purse organizer inside. Now, let's say you're going to work and you need certain things. First off, my laptop is a 15-inch. Now, I've had questions about 13-inch laptops, but my 15-inch laptop with case does fit in there. It does fit. It does not zip unless you do it kind of crooked and sideways and whatnot. I have finagled it to zip, but it really probably does not zip. So it goes right to the top. And it is a 15-inch with a case on it. But so I'm thinking a 13-inch would be perfect. So that does fit in case you're interested in that, because I have had that question a lot. Another question I've gotten is, does it fit file folders? And it sure does, beautifully. No problem. Okay, so file folders fit lovely. Another thing, let's say you have a large planner or some sort of a book or whatever it is that you need for your job. This is an Erin Condren life planner thing. It fits right in there. I'm going to keep it in there with the file folders beautifully. Let's say you have an agenda of some sort you want to put in there also. That goes right in there. You need your wallet. Perfect. You need a bottle of water. That always fits. I always use a bottle of water down the side. That's where I just sort of set it down to one of the ends, this side or that side. It fits perfectly, and with other things inside, it stays upright just fine. Let's say it might rain that day, you have an umbrella. This is an umbrella that's a compact one that's about the same height as the bottle of water. That can go even on the other side. Sunny day, it might not rain. I have my sunglasses. I have my phone in the front. I have my prescription sunglasses. I have another key for whatever reason I need it. I have a mini pochette with all my medications or whatever I need. And I would still have room for my lunch. You can throw in an apple, a banana, a sandwich, whatever you want. There's still room in there, or for a scarf, whatever you might need. And this zips up beautifully. So that is a lot that you can fit in this bag for commuting back and forth, to go to work. You can really fit it out to where it can bulge. It just fits anything you want in any way, shape, or form. And that's a lot of stuff. So, and I'm thinking that it's quite possible that a 13-inch laptop might even work in there also if you configure a little differently. Because right now my Erin Condren Life Planner has completely slouched down to the bottom, so it's like laying flat on the bottom here. And those are kind of big. So yeah, that's a lot of stuff. Again, water bottle, umbrella, mini pochette, full-size sunglasses, or yeah, sunglasses case, another glasses case, key pouch, Victorine wallet, small agenda, my Erin Condren file folders, and just the lip products and things I have on the edges here, and my phone here. So that is just a quick example of how similar this is to other bags you may already know, and what could fit and how you can make things work for having this be a work tote for you. And I think that's it. I believe those are most of the questions I've been asked about cornerware or anywhere. I've not seen any wear of any sort on this bag. It is just in pristine condition still, and I have used it quite a bit. Yeah. And like I said, I am seriously considering getting this bag in, I think, monogram, because I like that from the start. I don't have a bag in the azure yet, and I think this would be a great one to have in azure, but I wish they had it in the beige interior instead of just the pink. I wish they offered both. So the pink is holding me off on that one right now. But anyway, never say never. Thank you guys for joining me. I really appreciate it. And any questions, ask below. Thanks. Bye.